what's up everybody? It's Michael here with The Motor Show, and today I feel great. And that's not something you normally get on a Monday, but I feel amazing. Because I heard from the grapevine today, I heard from El Rushbo, that Al Gore's little Inconvenient Lie movie flopped pretty big. 15th place in the box office. I guess it still scored something, so it's not a complete flop then, huh? But it's enough of one. And of course the left, they can't take responsibility for anything, you know. He's saying, well, the movie did badly because of the studio not promoting it right, not taking it seriously. See, once again, the left with their toxic ideologies, they can never own up to their own mistakes. You know, if Donald Trump wins the election, it's because America's racist. America's the problem that Trump won, not their ideology. Once again, with climate change, same thing. It's not the mistakes that he made in the last movie. No, that's not the problem. It's not all the false claims. It's not the fact that he doesn't live a carbon neutral lifestyle like he wants everybody else to live. Do you know that man has a carbon footprint they estimate to be about 34 times the average person? I remember hearing about this when I was like in high school. I remember hearing this once or twice, and then after high school there was a couple videos I watched. I remember I used to watch Penn and Teller a lot, and they had a Penn and Teller's Bullshit episode. They talked all about how Al Gore was like basically the biggest hypocrite, and it wasn't very popular, that episode. A lot of their episodes that can swing to the right didn't get very popular. It was all the ones that were like against, you know, other subjects that the left loves to bash that obviously did well. But yeah, anyway, Al Gore, he's sitting pretty, isn't he? Sitting pretty like a pretty little liar. I'm glad to see that karma's catching up. I really am. Because, I mean, it was funny too. Some of the defenses of these climate alarmists are hysterical. One of them was they're trying to say that they're not trying to convince us to change our lifestyle. No, they don't care whether we live a carbon neutral lifestyle or not. No, this isn't about that. It's about companies, is what they're claiming. They're trying to say it's about, you know, regulating companies, that you don't have to change your lifestyle. Oh, what a bunch of crap. The whole time they've been trying to change our lifestyles and trying to get us to believe in this scheme. And now they're going to try and say, oh, we were never trying to do that. You know why they're doing that? I'll tell you why. They couldn't sell everybody on the lie. And people like me, we saw what was going on. We saw that they were trying to take our freedoms and that this was all about control, and that's it. It's about controlling people and controlling resources. That's the whole reason that this is being pushed. And they saw that we saw that, and now in their defense, they're trying to make it seem like, oh, we weren't trying to control you. No. See, they want to keep the lie around. So they figure the only way that they're going to keep people sold on this is by getting rid of the idea that the freedoms are going to be restricted. But they're still planning on restricting your freedoms. And here's how. They convince you to vote for really stupid laws. You know, they continue to push things like a carbon tax. And they continue to hurt industries and pass more regulations to, quote, protect the environment. Yeah, sure. You know, I've been to a lot of places across the country. I've seen a lot of like the hard rock mining places. I can tell you right now firsthand that the environment came back, and it came back with a vengeance. We don't have as much effect on the environment as they claim we do. It's pretty obvious. Stupid package keeps wanting to move around. Anyway, so yeah, the movie flopped. The man is a gigantic hypocrite, and the left cannot own up to any of their mistakes. You know, they can't. They're blind to the idea that it's they who are the problem, believing in such stupid crap. Always the inability to accept responsibility for her own mistakes. Let's just keep letting them make these mistakes, though. Never interrupt your enemy when they're, you know, making a mistake. That is one of the rules of war, and it's true. So, just stay strong, guys. Thanks for watching. Hit like, subscribe, Spread the damn links already, man. Do your part. Thanks for watching. Thanks for taking the ride. And, you know, you can always follow me on Twitter at motor_show1776. But until next time, take it easy.